once we've paid for the spa, we want to have the spa delivered, obviously. So we're just going to show you a little bit of a method on how to get the spa off. Let's say a ute that might deliver the spa, and there is a method just putting it onto a trolley. So that's what we want to do. We'll bring the ute in. We'll show you that the hard cover and the trolley are on there. We'll just take that off, and then we'll take the spa off, ready for delivery round your sideway or through your garage, whatever it be. So we'll just remove those. Okay. So we have lifting points on the side as well before we lift, fellas. So we have lifting points here and here and on the other side. So they will keep your hands clean when you put the spa down. We just have to watch the middle guy, doesn't get his fingers caught. We slide it off. Support that bottom end here now is where you have to be. You go to that milk, go to where he is. Yep. Okay. Doing it very, very slowly and obviously not trying to damage it. We are now going to tilt up the side here and we're going to put that trolley underneath. So that goes around there. Just holding it, making sure that we nice and easy, don't damage the cabinet. Take it down slowly, pull up the tray, there it is, there's the trolley. And that's ready to go into your yard, through the garage, through the sideway, for your spa to get fired up. Once you've been through all the council regulations and you've made sure that your spa's in the right position for you and also obviously the authorities, your next move is obviously we are going to get this spa started. You've got the spa delivered, it is sitting here, it's still got the wrap, so we're going to pull the wrapping off it and we're going to inspect the spa inside to make sure there's no damage inside. We're going to remove the warranty cards and then we're going to fill it for the next stage. And now I'll ask Paddy to come across and just take the wrapping off. Now be very, very careful with this. He's using a box cutter or a Stanley knife. And we cut along the tape here. You can use a sharp knife, but at any stage don't go through the plastic because you may damage the spa itself. So it is shrink wrapped and it also has padding around the spa. So we'll just take that away. Nice and easy. And then we take off the top section. Sometimes it might be a little bit tight. You can take off all in one go, just like we've done right here, right now. So we're going to look in the spa, make sure that there are no scratches or anything's fallen out. And just make sure that there's no damage at all, which there doesn't seem to be, obviously. It is very rare, but sometimes that may happen. And also too, we're looking at the instructions here, which has got your manuals, it has got all your drain plugs, etc. So this is important. Read the important notices as well. So this is all a message to you to make sure that you are going to do the right thing and thoroughly read your manual before you get anywhere near to start. Okay, so we'll just open this up for a moment, just to let you know what's in this unit, in this bag here. So I'll pull this all out. First, as I said, is an exposure to direct sunlight. This is very, very important that we do not have the spa exposed to direct sunlight at any stage. Make sure the cover's on it, make sure you try and put it under cover. That's very important. So that's the first bit there. In here also will be a quick reference guide for all the controls, which we will go through. Okay. Also our owner's manual, which is a broad brush manual. It may help you along the way, but that's worth a reading. You must read these things before you actually get to a stage where you're ready to go. Our warranty card must be filled out within 14 days. All the warranty exclusions and inclusions are on the back there. So please send that to us. There it is there. And the warranty card be filled out at the back here. Okay? So make sure you do that as well. If it has other equipment like the iPod stereo, it will have a manual for that. It will also have a remote for the iPod stereo. So that is in there. This is a drain plug which goes on our drain, which I can show you shortly. But that screws basically a screw thread into the side, and that's where you drain, connect up your hose when you wish to drain the spa. In here is what we call a dog biscuit. It's actually an aromatherapy scent, and the aromatherapy is over here. We take it out of the plastic, we put it into the aromatherapy, and it will come through your spa as a scent, and it will give you a nice smell and give you the aromatherapy effect. So that goes into there. We will again cover that. And also an Allen key. This Allen key is to get into the doors. There are your Allen keys here, if you wish to look at the anything inside the cabinets. So these screws will come out, just like that. There's 4 there, and when we go to connect, obviously to get into the control box, etc., we'll show you how to get to those. Okay, now let's get to fill the spa. So I'll get Patty to put the hose, it goes into our skimmer box, and away we go. Let's fill her up and get her started. Once you've got your spa in position, you've got the spa running, it's starting to heat, you really need to put a cover on. Get the maximum amount of benefit from your unit, your heating unit. So we're going to receive a cover. This will be the way you receive a cover, just like this, fully wrapped, fully protected. You've got to look for clips right here. So they're inside the cover. They'll be in a package of the clips. I can show you what the clips are, I will in a second, but don't throw the packaging out unless you've got the clips. Very, very important. Now we'll just go over to where we've got a cover out already. This is the packaging and the clips that you will receive, so do not lose that. I've just slid the cover on. It's in 2 halves like that. I've slid the cover on. There we go. Push that up, and then we just peel that one over here, making sure that the flaps down all around. And you'll notice that the cover has a slope on it, on both ends coming from the centre. That is designed so that the water runs off on both directions. So that's, again, you're not going to have pooling of water and the cover eventually breaking. So that's how you receive the cover. These are the handles, obviously, to take it on and off. And these are the clips to secure the actual cover. So this is the male section of the unit, of the cover. In our packaging, you'll find clips and the female side. This is the female. This is going to go into here, like that. And then you'll have a key, which is a child safety key. Stops it from being able to take the child to take it off. Otherwise they normally come on and off like that. Put the key on, pull the key out, that's locked. What you're going to do is that you're going to secure those locks onto the actual shell or the outside, and you space it. Pulling it down, you have screws, and you will screw that into position, obviously not with a female clip there. Make a mark around it here, and then remove the clip, put it in position where you've marked, screw those in very gently, and there you have it. Okay, straight into position, bang, and away they go. Now they will hold, those clips will hold the cover down from wind, from rain, and obviously too from little hands trying to get that cover off. So there you have your cover. And maintenance wise is that you might want to drain your spa periodically. Once every 3 to 4 months, 3 times a year if you like. Fairly simple to do. All we're really doing is using that connection there to connect up to a hose. Make sure your chlorine level's a little bit low so that you're not going to damage your garden if you're going to drain on your garden. You remove that there, which is just your cover. You throw that back on and you're going to get a little bit of water here, but there we go. That's all you're doing here. Pull this straight out. Water's coming straight out. So it is a gravity feed, but water will come straight out there and onto your garden hose. So it won't take too long to drain. Once that's complete, you would take that off, fit the cover back on, and refill it, but don't refill it from here, refill it into the skimmer box. Part of your regular maintenance will be the filter cleaning and ensuring that the filter's doing the job that you want it to do, is to take out the contaminants out of the water. So I'll just show you how we take the actual filter cover off. Put your thumbs here, slide it up. That's the face of the filter. We then pull out the tray, which will catch any leaves, debris, etc. And right in here we have your filter cartridges. Now we unscrew them by hand very easily, pull them out, and these are quite dirty. So pull those out here, take the other one out, and I'll show you a real simple way of cleaning these up. Now what you've got is, as you can see, there's a little bit of white area up here. The rest is quite dirty. What we're going to do is basically we're going to get rid of all the contaminants this way. So we're washing it down to the bottom, and at the bottom of the filter you see all the contaminants come out. So we just go right around with that. Okay, so part of that is to ensure that we get all the rubbish out of the pleats in the middle. Just make sure that we finish it off that way. There is another way, of course, is that you can use a cartridge cleaner, which you would get from your dealer. That is, we would soak these overnight, 24 hours, and we'd have a spare set, a replacement set ready, already dried and cleaned to put in. So we'd rotate those around with another set. So okay, let's put these back in here. Submerge them in the water. You just spin the actual filter itself, and only do it hand tight. When I say hand tight, it doesn't need to be much, because you're only going to a situation where it's just sitting in there. Put the tray back in. It has got a couple of ramps, so that goes straight in there. And then we put the face back on. Just make sure the door doesn't get caught at all. Face goes back on. There you have it. Now these filters will last you some 2 years, 18 months to 2 years. Make sure you regularly clean them, depending on how much you're using them, maybe every fortnight. Once a week if it's heavy usage, once every 2 weeks, but that's all you have to do. Have another set, it's probably recommended, so you don't have to buggerise around as much, and away you go. It's very simple to use.